We're falling behind in the applause.
Hey, fixing things over here. Telling you. Boom.
Hello and welcome to the Velveteen Lounge.
Hello, folks. I know you're out there, and you'll be here momentarily.
No, we've got two people watching already.
Awesome.
Hello, both of you.
Please comment.
Thank you so much for joining us. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Good to see you. And I want to say hi to Dime in the future because he cannot be with us tonight because he's at a concert.
He's always going to sing a thing.
So
That's right.
I hope you're having a great time, Dime, and we will see you on the next one.
But he's seen something pretty cool.
Hi, John. Good to see you.
Yeah, awesome.
Yay! I'm so glad. So many of
our
our favorite people are here already.
It was interesting. If you watched from the beginning of the broadcast, I was fixing this because like the batteries were cocked up. And every once in a while, you just need to install new batteries, and then away you go towards your... and boom!
Hi, Errol, and hi, Eric. Great to see both of you.
Awesome. Hey!
Oh, yeah. Have a great time at the concert. Dime said to say hi to everyone.
Hello in the future,
so,
Mr. Dime.
Yes. So, and people are saying hi back, Dime. So,
yeah,
okay,
so
good.
there we go. When you watch this again, you'll be like,
exactly.
Hey, we're not going to forget
everyone. Happy Backward Day and happy almost Groundhog Day.
Yeah, really. We should have started the broadcast like this. What am I talking about?
Hi, Julie. Good to see you.
Oh,
hey. Oh.
Big fun, huh?
Yeah, it's been 83 days of January. I know, it feels like it, right? So anyway, we've almost got that done. January, I mean.
Well, January is like, this is it. If you have not finished what you're going to do in January, you better hop to right now. I was out
get busy.
I was hopping to earlier because there's something I had to knock out by tonight. Actually, probably by about 5 p.m. our time, which I did not do.
Thank you, John.
But I got close. I know I get some leeway. It's okay. There we go.
I know. It happens.
To all of you, speaking of Dime, watching in the future, thank you so much. A. B, remember that you're welcome to drop comments, which will not reflect on prior comments. You can't comment on someone else's comment, although you can add a comment, and we'll see it. We'll see it. We can check. So
yeah, Eric says, I wish I was there with him. I know, right?
Oh,
but, well,
DJ Shadow.
But I'm glad you're here.
Okay. Yeah. You know?
Exactly.
Because like something cool will be rocking your town soon. That's the thing. I've heard about a lot of great shows these days. And all of these groups, certainly these big name groups from years gone by, groups of your what? Are on tour now because they were trying to tour in like 2021 and it didn't happen. So now it's like they're all on these big, huge tours and it costs a hell of a lot of money. But we've seen a few of those and they were really good. So, I think you're getting that. I think you go for those big shows, you're going to get it. I prefer, like, my favorite kind of venue is actually not like a CBGB sized place, although some people might think so. No, actually more like a Bowery Ballroom, that size, like a ballroom sized place, like a Fillmore sized place. That's good. That's a really great size for it.
I never went to Fillmore.
No, neither did I. That was long
gone
by the time I came
around.
You. Yeah. Although there was a revival of the Fillmore in the 80s, and I probably should have hit it then just to check it out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we should do something for Mardi Gras. We already promised we're going to do Super Bowl next week.
February 13th,
And then the 14th is my birthday broadcast. But maybe we can get Mardi Gras in there somehow, too. I like that idea.
Well, isn't the 14th is the actual broadcast day. And
I'll be here on my birthday.
We will be, like, moving from...
oh, good, Eric.
Mardi Gras itself to... Ash Wednesday, just like that. Boom!
Oh, my birthday's Ash Wednesday?
Yes, Ash Wednesday. Oh. Yes, as it is. I'm not getting any ashes. But feel free, folks. Feel free. If that's your bag, you go to town. I understand these things. So there it is. Yeah. I know what it is. I know what it is.
I understand these things.
I'm totally in touch. I get it. And I dig it, that kind of thing. I know, sounded funny, but that's the point. It's supposed to sound funny.
Who's ready for a drink? Which one should we do first?
Well, you had an idea for one which I think you should execute. I mean, that is put into action. I'm doing legal papers all day long.
Oh boy!
Execute that.
You executed them.
It sounds. It's very,
Hi, Peter. Good to see you.
It's very Bill and Ted. Put them in the Iron Maiden.
Excellent.
Execute them.
Bogus.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Don't execute them.
So this is a variation on a lounge classic. Uh-huh. A lounge Groundhog Day classic.
Oh, as a matter of fact.
Does it get more specific?
It could get more specific, but this is pretty specific.
The one we made in the past was called the Hibernation Sour. Mm-hmm. I'm calling this one the all-new Hibernation Sour. And to make it, I'm starting with 2 ounces of rye.
Rye whiskey is a great way to start.
Yes, 2 ounces of rye.
Gee, we have just
actually,
about 2 ounces
of rye. We can go back to the stream. I know what I'm doing.
Okay. You got it.
So okay.
Excellent. Yep.
2 ounces of rye.
Fingers, Al, aloha, Peter. I think you already said that, but
I did,
aloha again. Hello.
It bears repeating.
So there you go. Here we are in our aloha wear. These nice matchy outfits came to us a couple of years ago, and
you'll notice we're wearing our aloha wear.
And you will notice my lips are moving along with. Yeah, I'm always quoting that.
Oh,
it's hilarious.
We skipped the Super Bowl last year. Instead, Lisa wanted to see how to rebuild the CV valve on an International Harvester 756 tractor. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you all. I don't usually watch football. I am not a football hater. I do not. No.
In your family, that would get you excommunicated.
Exactly. I'm literally not a football hater. I don't go for it the way my family does. But it's, as my sister says about the Super Bowl, they call it Dorito Day. So we'll come up with some fun snacks.
There must be something to be done. Yes,
okay.
That's very true.
So 2 ounces of rye, a half ounce Frangelico in the all-new Hibernation Sour.
All-new Hibernation. Yeah. You would literally, if you were to hate on football, I think you get excommunicated from your family. And it's kind of like, literally the Holy Father comes and says, you are out of, and you're thinking to yourself, do we even belong to that church?
Hi, Dominic. No. Yes, so Frangelico. Yes.
Bango. Yes. Frangelico. Excellent.
Yeah.
I love how it still comes with a rope around it. Very, very monkish. Still made by monks.
Half ounce fresh lemon juice.
Is chartreuse, both kinds. And what's the other one that is? Benedictine. It is made by Benedictine.
Oh, monks. Lisa's right there with me.
So it's kind of obvious. Oh yeah, bingo.
Yeah, you know what? I can watch it. I understand it. I can follow the game, but I just don't watch it unless I'm at my family's.
Full of maddening starts and stops. I don't get how people do it.
Geeking out. Oh. I love the geeking out. Rather have a family football game than watch it. Oh, I love that.
Hey,
okay, so 6 dashes, Fee Brothers Black Walnut Bitters.
Black Walnut. I always think participation beats just sitting there and watching somebody else do it myself.
What about if they're getting bashed on the head repeatedly?
Maybe I don't want that.
And 6 dashes at Hella Mexican Chocolate Bitters.
There's also the fact that if I were to step to the plate at Citi Field with professional pitchers, I think I would get hit.
Like amaretto whipped in butter. No wonder I like
probably
it.
Not. Probably not.
Aloha, Kelly.
Hey,
Thank you.
Hello. Thank you so much.
Great to see you.
Yeah, very good to see you.
I'm already sticky.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Thank you.
All of these liqueur bottles.
And speaking of sticky,
they do that.
I made cupcakes. Well,
this is true.
Actually, I assembled cupcakes.
I am looking at them now.
Dolly Parton brought me
Duncan Hines mix came up with the cupcakes. She put her name on it.
A cautiously optimistic Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I love it.
Woo,
Hi, Mom. Good to see you.
Well, hello.
Hey.
Bingo, bingo.
Okay. Shake with ice. Strain into a cocktail glass and garnish with a twist.
Oh, funny. Fling the ice. That's a nice quantity.
Thank you.
Oh, nice.
I bought cupcakes. I really wanted a cupcake. So now we have more than we can eat. So if you're local, come get a cupcake. Come get a half dozen cupcakes.
Kind of love that sound.
Hi, Gettysburg, ma'am. Great to see you. Don't drive angry. I love that movie.
Movie moment.
I love the movie Groundhog Day.
It works very well.
Yes.
Very well for the purpose.
Don't drive angry.
Don't drive angry. Oh, by the way, we happen to know that Eric he's local-esque.
Do we have any?
I mean, you're here within a matter of hours, not days. So
do we have any chill glasses?
We should. I don't know how chill they are, but they're there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're chilled.
Thank
they're
you.
the nuts.
All right.
So good.
Strain into a cocktail glass.
I'm liking the sound of it.
Garnish with a twist. Oh, look, there's extra.
Oh, the sound.
A lot of extra. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Okay, you got 2 drinks in one.
All right.
Kind of liking that sound now, aren't I?
I'm here for that. Thank you.
I can get
All
to
right.
I want to know if you can get to that.
There they are. Here come the nuts. We say that all year long. Here we go.
Oh, you know what? I got to bust this stuff over.
Oh, thank you, Julie. Julie noticed our backward display.
Hello. Yes. You had the sudden idea to turn them all around, which is kind of great.
I wanted to turn the snowman mugs around, but all the little stems would fall out of them if I did that.
That would have been a problem. Yeah, I hear that. So,
it's chocolate frosting, Peter.
Boom, 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 boom.
If you can have chocolate, come get a cupcake.
Come get a cupcake.
Come get a bunch of cupcakes.
Now, you are genuinely local, sir. So anyway, I was using this set earlier, and I can say, I'll give a plug here. Bought this off of, I think Amazon. This is the Royce.
They're not paying us.
Multi-screwdriver set, 119 pieces. This has like everything you need. Absolutely. Got a couple safety bits,
too. Oh, yeah, this is so good.
Got this when I needed to crack open the desktop computer. And this had all the parts I needed, and it's still great. You know, I'm always taking small things apart with this.
So, oh, yes, Lisa. Yes, she calls it Mrs. Butterworth's.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's the thing, every time you bring out the bottle of Frangelico, I think of the Mad Men episode where it's used for pancake syrup. He's like, what is it? He's like, she's Mrs. Butterworth's.
Yeah, she's got a bottle that I'm pretty positive is the Rum Jumbie, still on the market. It's got like a guy with this big sort of Mardi Gras outfit and a conga drum. And she's like, that's what I use. He's like, it's rum.
Now I have a hankering for pancakes. Has anyone ever gone to Punxsutawney? I have not. But I went once as a teenager. It was quite interesting. I bet.
Well, you know, I bet. One of those things where you're like, I could go there, and it's just right in state, and it sounds fascinating.
It also says I have Groundhog Day moments at work on occasion. Yeah, I think everyone does.
I do things. That repetitively at
Peter,
work.
That is such a good question. Yeah. I have an issue of the magazine that King Arthur Flour puts out that has like a whole article on different liquors and liqueurs for baking. I should lend it to you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you can use booze in lots of baking.
They're commonly used in a lot of things around the holidays is, of course, dark rum is used in a lot of things, from rum balls to your eggnog. And then there's the fact that there's a very specific kind of rum out there that's made in Austria called Stroh, which is usually bottled at 160 proof.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. And there's specific reasons for that. And that is frequently used in baking. That's like just a staple in the pantry in Vienna. You would have a bottle of Stroh. And
oh my gosh.
We got a sample bottle at one point and tried it out, and it's really fun stuff. So.
Oh, Eric says I'm going through amnesia and deja vu at the same time. Oh boy, that must be confusing.
I'm on a Vujade. I can't remember anything.
I've been to Weirton, Ontario, and seen their albino groundhog. Oh my gosh, Julie!
Hello!
Wow! I've never seen. Now I'm gonna have to Google it.
You see, we start these conversations, and suddenly you're hearing about the colorless groundhog.
Oh, Eric, I do the thing where I walk into a room and I'm like, why did I walk in here?
Oh yeah, seriously.
I do that all the time.
I do that with frequency, and it's because the mind is working on a lot of things. Folks.
You need something.
Yeah, what's in my hand? Where's next to tell me what's not in my hand? All right, I need a couple of glasses.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I need one glass is what I need. This size is actually quite good.
Katie's remembers I went to a restaurant.
One of my towels.
And everything is groundhog themed. Phil's flapjacks, groundhog goulash. I had to ask if it was made with real groundhog.
Well, I gotta tell you.
Yeah. I always say, don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Around here, the little buggers are plentiful, so, ... And the fact is, they got to watch out because we have hawks circling this joint.
Oh.
These big birds of prey, and I think groundhog looks tasty. Just saying.
It was it.
Groundhog looks tasty.
Yes. I laughed about Peter Gibbons hearing the lady answer the phone all night long. Yep. Just a moment.
This'll work.
Hi, Roberta. Good to see you.
Well, hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Very much thank you for joining us. Glass.
What was that?
I don't know.
Was it our?
If it didn't go zip, zip,
zip. Was it our new towel hanging apparatus?
Did that go whack?
Yes.
No, that doesn't make that sound.
Oh.
Something else.
I decided I needed a towel hanger thingy, so I made one out of available items. A string of faux pearls, a string of leftover double-fold bias tape and a Titanic pin.
Yes. It is literally a Titanic pin holding this whole lot together. It's a very attractive pin. I'm going to put that on my hat. However, it's here, and it's being used for that purpose. And we can display our Velveteen Lounge towels. Somebody ordered a couple of towels recently.
Eric.
Didn't we send a couple towels out just like last week?
We did.
Yeah.
We had
So this week.
For towels.
This week we did, as a matter of fact.
Hi, Barbara. Good to see you.
Hello. Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, thank you for joining us, Barbara.
Drop by, say hi. We are still within January, so as a matter of fact, we can name check the Rose Parade. Just saying, many people have enjoyed it many times.
Hi, Jean. Good to see you.
Hello. But definitely.
My YouTube app wants money and rejects my password. Oh my gosh.
What? YouTube is free.
What?
Well, go to Facebook.
Oh, geez.
Join us there. No problem.
No, Gina's on Facebook. So.
Oh, geez.
Hi, Amy. Good to see you.
Foy. Anyway, but these many people have gotten these towels. If you do not have your set yet, let us know. We have availability.
Jeez.
So I need this guy right here. So I
think with my rear end.
Oh God. Well, sometimes you think with the large head, and sometimes. So anyway, we were talking about what to do for Backwards Day, which is today. Is apparently do everything backwards day, and I heard that last week on the radio show. And
on Double Dip Recess.
On
WFMU.
Roger actually told us about Backwards Day. I thought, hey, maybe we could make that a theme. Well, there we go, and we have Groundhogs too. So I thought, how about a fun idea? Let's do a backwards martini and see how that turns out. Hey.
I just want to point out, Gettysburg Man mentioned that it is leap year, so we get an extra day in February.
Truth.
And as was pointed out today on the Morning Brew, congratulations to everyone who made it through dry January, and as a reward, you get an extra day in February.
Boom. I think you had a dry January 24th.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that. I will take the gin, please. I'll have like gin.
We only have cheap gin right now.
Oh, this is not that cheap.
It's pretty cheap.
What's this? There are cheap gins.
Dime checked in. Hi,
Dime. Product. Hey, what happened?
I'm at the show, but couldn't help myself. I had to say hi to everyone. Hope you're having a good time.
I can dig it. Well, they may be taking their time getting going. We've heard about some shows recently where people were sitting on for hours before the star decided to condescend and join you.
Madonna.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything like that. Anyway, so normally with a martini, I go for gin martinis. If you happen to like vodka, go to town. I would use about 2 ounces worth of this product and a half ounce of the vermouth. I'm going to go with really 2 ounces.
Jesse, hi Jesse.
2 ounces of the vermouth to half ounce of this. Except that that's going to make this huge thing. I'm going to make a half size because we're going to try it and see what happens.
Yes, he's doing the backwards martini.
Screw up the proportions on a martini. So I'm going to go with half size would be 1 ounce of base, 1 ounce of the dry vermouth.
Oh, Gettysburg Ma'am, I'm sorry to hear that. Kiddo tested positive for the vid.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
Dang it. I've heard it, been there, done it. Don't know why I did it, but I did
Cheap shit. Oh, okay. Peter's a fan of Gordon's. So's Paul.
I like Gordon's. I think Gordon's is a quality product,
Morrissey. I was going to say.
Proportions here are going to be, we've heard that too. 1 ounce to a quarter ounce of the gin. Okay, that sounds really weird, doesn't it? We're about to find out how.
The backward martini.
Backward martini.
This is going to be awful.
Yeah, she's already predicting that. And I can think to myself, because I don't think that those proportions are really going to work that well. There's a reason why martini is mostly gin.
Oh, it's also Bandcamp Friday, as well as Groundhog Day. He's pointing out. Nice. Okay. All right.
Cool. Some special deals. There's a lot of great stuff on Bandcamp. I've been favoring the product from Rum Bar Records myself. A lot of good stuff from Rum Bar.
Oh, it was her first time at a college bar turning 21, and she comes back with the virus.
Poop.
It gets better. Oh.
All right, so this is looking like a small martini because it is, in fact, a small martini. It's also a reverse martini, and we're going to find out just how
giving it the evil eye.
Whack is that idea. Now we have some olives over there, don't we?
We do. Okay. They're back here.
Oh, okay, I'll take the olives. So I'm going to actually decorate with mit der Olive. Give that a stir. And here we go. the reverse martini.
Oh yeah, get the Muzzy D release. Do it. Do it, Eric.
I gotta try this.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
It's not as bad as I thought it would be, but it is not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually it doesn't taste terrible. It's just, where's my martini? This is totally wrong.
It's okay.
But we had to do it because it's backwards day, so I'm gonna stand backwards and have my martini and go, it's delicious.
I wouldn't send it back, but I also would never order it.
You wouldn't finish it either. So what we're going to do here is stop wasting time, and I'm actually going to apply more of the same. I'm going to grab my, here we go.
Put it back in the shaker.
So you actually figured out the proportions. I need to
add another 3 3/4 ounce of gin.
Okay, here we go. This is we're gonna balance this out by making a really huge martini, which is really going to end up being 2 of these. So 3 3/4.
Because it's going to come out with new glassware. I want to do coupes. I really want to do coupes. That's what I would like to do next.
Yeah, we've had a lot of.
That's not a ringing endorsement, right, Amy? I wouldn't send it back.
Wouldn't drink it either.
No, I would never order it, but I wouldn't be like, oh God, I can't.
Another quarter ounce of this?
No, you had. Oh yeah, 1/4 ounce. Yes,
quarter ounce
of
vermouth. Okay, so we're doing.
I gotta add that to this.
So we're completely gassing this up by putting it back to what I would do for a martini in the first place. But you know what? We are the kind of show where I'll do something totally stupid, like reverse the proportions on a martini, so you don't have to. We tried it. You know what? It's not that great. Not that terrible either.
Oh. Yes, I would love to come out with new glassware. Everyone, let us know what you would like to see.
Yep. And I'm literally going to plunk this in, and guess what? In you go.
Okay.
In you go, reverse martini. Yeah. Let's see if we can do this right this time.
I'm going to say
and
quarter vermouth. Not vermouth. It's hard to type sideways.
Right? Oh, okay. Yeah. Type straight up. You'd be better off.
Shake.
And boom, boom, boom.
And, okay, hold on. Sorry. It's no joke getting these cocktails together.
Telling you.
Garnish with olives.
There are
share with friends.
There are certainly some out there who would say, "Why are you shaking the martini?" Nobody shakes a martini.
Oh,
well,
he does.
Except for James Bond's bartender and me. Why do I shake them? Because I'm impatient and I want to get it a damn cold, damn fast. That's why.
I'm a Philistine.
And does this harm the flavor of the gin? Anybody who can describe to me how gin is bruised, we'll have a long discussion sometime, but not here.
Someone's feisty this evening.
Now, what do we have here?
All right, hold on.
Yeah, wait. So this is, if I served this to you and said this is the reverse martini.
That's fine.
You'd say that's pretty good because it's actually not the reverse martini. This is the right way up martini.
That's
what you need.
Right way.
Like a lot. Hey, right way. This is.
Hi, Casey, and hi, Bobby.
Hey, Casey. Was just conversing with you earlier, as a matter of fact. Kelly is actually drinking the real thing today. Yes.
Yes. I am back on. I'm back on the cocktails this evening.
As opposed to prior week. Yes.
Oh, Bobby says, I have a few relatives that are ass backwards. They couldn't see their shadow if they were standing in front of headlights on highway.
Oh, man.
Don't be shy, Bobby. Tell us how you really feel.
Could you elaborate? We don't really quite get it yet. Oh, man. Seriously.
Yes, which Andy McDowell orders in the movie. Yes, right. She does. Yes, vermouth. I remember that.
She orders a martini?
She orders vermouth.
She orders vermouth. Okay.
We gotta just buy Groundhog Day. I love that movie. We should just own it.
And you know what? It's been on the market so long, and the DVD's been out so long. You should be able to find that really cheap.
Oh, Amy says my family drinks vermouth on the rocks with a twist of lemon. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Some do. And the thing
totally
is,
fine.
for years, vermouth came in a green bottle with like one name on it. We all had it, and that was vermouth, and it wasn't that spectacular. Now there's like dozens of vermouths out there that are pretty interesting. We happen to be using tonight the product from Method Spirits, which comes to you from somewhere in New York. Where is this? Romulus, New York, and is a very good product. Okay. So I recommend it.
Wait, Gettysburg Map says they don't know whether to. Oh wait, I recognize this quote. Where is this from? They don't know whether to scratch their watch or wind their butt. What movie is that from? Hi, Mikhail. Good to see you.
Hey, Mikhail. Awesome.
Hey. What movie is that from? I've seen that movie. I've seen that movie.
I have not, but I'm interested now.
That quote is so familiar to me. Does anyone know what that's from?
Yeah. If anybody can drop that on us, it'd be great to know. But definitely.
Yes.
But definitely. Oh, we got a note that Dime has a new furnace and it works. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I remember.
Happy warmth.
Warmth, which is much better than cold. I want to say that when we moved into this actual house, 20 years and a few months ago, actually coming up on 21 in just a few months, just shy of 21 years in this house.
Like 1 month.
It was actually getting on towards spring, but then it was immediately cold. But like a month later in April, it was really chilly.
We had a blizzard in April.
We turned the heat on and...
Oh, Steel Magnolias. That's why yes. Yes.
There we go.
Yes, I have seen
that. Thank you. We turned the heat on and we can hear it going and it's definitely cranking. It's like the place isn't getting that hot. And we thought, oh, this is a problem. So we called up a heating company. They come take a look and say, yeah, you're going to need
I'm getting cold just thinking about it.
Seriously. So they said, well, here's what we can do. And, the price was obviously 4 figures, but they sent their team in. They took the old baby out, put the new baby in. They said, you can definitely keep these cast iron. This would be great. Put her in a second zone so we could heat the attic if we ever install that. And it's been awesome ever since.
It was
doing very well.
72 in Tulsa today. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit jealous. A little bit jealous.
Yeah.
Oh, Steel Magnolias? Yeah, I haven't seen that in so long, but everyone in that is so good.
I'm going to do this guy. I happen to...
I've been sort of on a Dolly Parton kick.
I happen to not only like an olive in my martini, I happen to like a twist as well. Some people like olive or twist. That's
Gettysburg Map.
Literary gag.
Yes, let's do it.
I'm going to do this and
let's do it.
Bang, and I've just put a little bit of that essence in there. Oh, you can smell that. That's very nice.
Let's do it. Let's do a trivia. And if you would like to be involved, we would love to have you involved. Yeah, let's do it.
You did such an awesome job on December 31st with the random trivia, which just went all over. And then specifically the New Year's trivia. I was like, there's that much New Year's trivia? There was. And I was thinking to myself, I have no idea what these answers are. But a couple times I kind of nailed it. So that was great. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, Casey. Yes, when I was making the Dolly Parton cupcakes today, I had Jolene in my mind the whole time.
Oh, yeah, that's a
yeah, Casey says Jolene is the best song ever written. That's a great song. Yeah.
I think it's what put Dolly on the map outside of Porter Wagoner, which is a good thing.
43 in La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Hello.
Yeah, it's
It's
been darn cold here.
We today, I think, I looked outside and found out that the coating of snow was melting, and I said, "Why? It's like 33 degrees here." So, but it was. So I guess
we did get snow last night.
The ground was a little warmer than the air, but that happens.
We had to pile comforters on during Snowmageddon. Yep. There have been days, like in the past week, where it is so cold in this house. I've been walking around with a blanket around me. Like some babushka or something, like the little match girl. It is so cold.
The house has a tendency.
I'm looking at my sweater over there going, I don't want to wreck our matchy look. Well, I'm like, dang, that looks cozy.
As a big box, this room has a real tendency to hold either cold or heat, but it doesn't do it at the right times of the year. So right now, it's kind of holding the cold. Although air temperature here is pretty comfortable, so I guess it wasn't like that blasting. But when we had the Arctic blast just about a week and a half ago, woo, wow, baby. Yeah, and I've done my damnedest to patch up all the leaks around here.
Mike Mook.
Like around the keyhole and there, and actually the front door there, I put the insulation around it, the felt. And the back, I noticed it was leaking, so I said, wait a minute, this is by the electrical outlet. So I got one of those little foam pads that fits in the electrical outlet.
Her gas prices are so high, Dolly hitched a ride with Julie. They are. Our energy bill went up over $100 a month.
Yeah. Like that. I like that. Prices, the demand is up, prices are up,
Crazy.
everything going, and I'm thinking to myself, this is when you want to invest in a wood stove and go out chopping down trees.
Babushka is grandma in Russia. I know. I feel like I'm like, oh, yeah, I should have like a veil and stuff. Like that's what I feel like when I'm all wrapped up in my blankets.
You need
Hi, Bill. Good to see you.
You need a pashmina to wrap up in.
Pashmina. I can't afford pashmina.
Oh, well, there we go.
I need a fake pashmina.
Yeah, a fake mina. Yeah.
Wait, is that still a thing? Pashmina's still a thing.
They're still a thing. I don't think they're very expensive these days.
I got a lovely shawl from Italy for Christmas.
Yeah, it's really cool, actually.
Yeah, I think I should be wrapping up in that.
It looks pretty warm, actually. Boom,
Just drink more. Don't worry about the prices. I'll warm myself up other ways.
Well, the body processes liquor by burning it, so there you go.
Yes, Getty's Remember saying heating oil prices are insane. We invested in wool socks and more hoodies this year to avoid overheating the house. I know. He turned our heat down, which is why it's bloody cold.
Decided to save a few bucks, and it's a bit chilly. I got to say, there's other ways to do it, and I think we have friends who we saw just recently in their second house have a wood stove.
That's a good idea.
Really works like a Franklin stove. Like that place stays toasty by just throwing some logs on.
I know, we should do that.
So, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Lisa says even though it was 72 today, tonight will be 26.
26.
That is a big swing.
That's what the Vegas guys call a spread.
That is a big swing.
Man.
Oh, he keeps the house around 70. He turned it down to 68 here.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Like,
makes it chilly.
Yeah.
But the house is unevenly warm. Like this room tends to stay pretty nice because we got radiator right over there. It gets the place like feeling good. Whereas the kitchen, the floor is uninsulated, so it kind of leaches heat. And that's just a defect of the house, which we would like
it's baking season.
We would like to correct. Yeah, when you turn the stove
turn on the oven, like, okay, we're good.
Turn on the old oven, and it's looking great.
Our PG&E is 145. Oh my gosh.
Oh, gotcha.
Ours is a lot more than that.
Yeah, we're probably dealing with more frost than you're seeing in a year's worth of time. But who knows?
You can buy wood at any Stewart's. Okay.
Yeah.
We need a wood stove. Maybe that's the solution to all our problems.
Well, I got to tell you,
wood stove.
What's across from us right now? A very large stand of maple trees, mostly maples. Maple, hardwood. Oh, you could just chop those
Except
up.
I'm allergic to maple trees.
Throw them in. Well, we burned a lot of those in the chimney. You never had a problem.
I was outside.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that filling the house with something I'm allergic to is not the smartest.
You're not going to fill the house with smoke. You'd asphyxiate. It's going to go up the chimney. There you go.
Well, I like the idea.
Anyway.
I just invite my sister over and there's plenty of hot air. Oh, it's so refreshing.
Your sister wants to send you a message, Bobby. Very funny. So there we go.
Okay, have fun, Dime. Enjoy this show.
Excellent, please. Hey, would you like
okay, it's Ken. Hi, Ken.
Hey, would you like a martini?
Yeah, why not?
There you go.
A martini, 2 at the most. Who can say who that quote is from?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
They froze me out asking for money. What? That is so weird. Wait. Oh, you're going to finish that one?
Oh, that's yours. Sorry.
You literally took the cocktail out of my hand. It's okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah, congressional investigation for serious.
Oh my gosh. What? Yeah. What? Like, I've never heard of that.
You get shaken down by Wiki because, they're publicly funded. And
I have given...
Most people don't really give a dime to Wiki.
I have given up to $10 to Wiki because I use it all the time.
They keep saying if everybody gave $3.35, then they'd be fine. And I think, yeah, give a few bucks to Wiki. Why not?
I use it all the time.
It's not, it is, I will tell you, this is one thing for absolute sure. As a research tool, it's a good place to start, not to finish. It will probably lead you in a pretty good direction. And
don't write your term papers on Wiki,
If
kids.
the footnotes are not there, think about it really hard. Because that's probably not a very well researched article, people.
No, don't. Use others. Use your public library to write your term papers, kids.
You have a professional or professionals on staff
this
in your
has been a public
library
service announcement from the Velveteen Lounge.
called a research librarian. It is her job to actually have come up with such things.
And we know a lot of librarians, and they love their jobs. They want to help. They want to help.
They're the original information professionals. They've been dealing with this stuff in the States, about 150 years. It's been a long time. And this is where it all comes in. Like, libraries were among the earliest users of the internet. And then, of course, I remember back in the day, interlibrary loan. Oh, yeah, you could get stuff.
Amy says, I can't remember the last time I looked at Wikipedia. Who was I looking up? I forget, but it was within the last day or so.
Well, it's in there somewhere.
I usually look up people more than things.
I try to use other sources because there are some other great sources. Like if I have a music question, I go to Discogs, which is sort of a music encyclopedia. And there are things for sale on there. So, of course, there is a venal interest, but I will look there because you can usually find what you're looking for in terms of, like, who was in this group and what did they do, etc.
That's clever.
They're very good that way.
That's clever, Casey. Casey says, when my son was in high school, they were told not to use Wikipedia for a source, so he used it to see what sources Wikipedia uses. That's clever. That's smart. I like that.
Like I say, don't start there. Don't finish there. Start there, but don't finish.
Gettysburg Man was with me.
Yeah.
She says, I spend copious amounts of time looking at people on Wiki.
Yeah.
Okay, when I looked up, as she say, how to be back, I looked up Diana Nyad recently because I watched the movie Nyad. And I was like, is this real? Because how have I never heard of this person? And it is real.
Yep.
And how have I never heard of her? But I looked her up.
Distance swimmer, like when you look at the distance, like, good grief,
Oh,
I would that would kill me. But she nailed it.
Oh my gosh,
she nailed it. That's a rough one.
Oh, Mikhail says we've been having a lot of CLE seminars on AI in the legal field. Mm-hmm. Similar scenarios are popping up. Helps to start, but should never be the content of your work, right?
This is the kicker.
Exactly.
If it's a jump start and you can work off of that, then it's just another tool.
Well, if we use, like, what is it, predictive spelling and, like, autocorrect and stuff, I mean, it's
autocorrect, of course, has a tendency to completely cock up what you're writing, but if you actually pay attention to what it's suggesting to you, you might do okay. It's just a tool. Yes. It's just a tool. It's not going to write for you.
Lisa, I used microfiche in college. Going to the library and using microfiche.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I want to read Gettysburg Man's comment, and then I have something entertaining to say.
Let's talk about it.
Let's have Sophia Loren, and I don't remember why, but I did. Doesn't matter why.
Because Sophia? Sophia. There you go. I mean, that's actually kind of a complete sentence. As a matter of fact.
I dropped out of college and went to acting school. And then some 10 years later, I decided I wanted to get my degree after all. So I went back to undergrad as an adult. And I had to write, the program I was in was no joke. Like, they expected you to do some hardcore research.
For real.
To the point where I went to the Library of Congress. Oh, no, the National Archives. We went to the National Archives in Washington, D.C. to do family research because that was the extent to which I was willing to do research. So
remember driving down there?
Yes, we drove to D.C. and went to the National Archives to do research for a paper.
And you go into that room with the microfilm, and it is the driest room in the world.
You come out of there, you're like, I'm thirsty. Let's go get a drink.
It's one of those, because we've been at the room, Rogers and Hammerstein room at Lincoln Center.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Was
the dry rooms.
There's a library in New York, which it's not the Lincoln Center one, but it's one on 42nd Street, but it's way over west, where you tell them what materials you want, and they bring them out to you, but you're not allowed to take your phone. Mm-hmm. You have to check everything, and they will give you cards, like little cards that you can write on, and golf pencils, and that's how you make all your notes. Yeah, it's crazy.
Stuff.
It's crazy.
I've actually visited. Recorded sound is the one I'm thinking of, and there's also an attached room that has the paper archives. That is kept so dry.
Lotus 1, 2, 3 days.
You go into that room, and you just walk 2 feet and you touch something, you're like, ah, it's just like touching metal. Ah,
I used to punch cards in college. Yes, right.
You realize how many amps you're cranking just by walking across the carpet. It's nuts. And but they're trying to keep this stuff preserved so you can take a look at it.
I was doing research on Irving Berlin. That's what it was. Like I'm looking up like looking into his childhood and all that, like stuff that it's not just like, oh, he wrote the music for White Christmas. Like no. Like this was.
He did a few other things.
Yeah, no, but like his like whole back catalog, shall we say, Tin Pan Alley, and it was just so much stuff. It's like when you go to Keen's in New York City.
In fact,
and
one of our happy places.
It is, and it's not just because,
Yeah.
I love
it. What?
Because it's an incredibly expensive restaurant.
That's not what makes it happen.
With good cocktails, but they have on their wall. It used to be a theater hangout way back when.
Started by some theater impresario.
Yes. Hi, Daniel. Good to see you.
It was originally the hangout of the Lambs Club, which currently is located more on 43rd Street, I recall. I think I pass it every day on the way to the office.
But they have so much theater memorabilia on the walls.
Yeah.
It's off the hook.
Yeah, they've got all of this 19th century stuff, original pieces of like paper and frames on the wall from
Computer
like shows,
Chronicles.
vaudeville, etc. Prize fights. It's actually a really, really great hangout. Therefore, it's a very, very old school. When I talk about old school joints, this is old school.
It is old school.
I mean, it's not medieval old
Actors,
school, but it is 19th century old school.
100 years ago, used to sneak in there for a round between the acts
before they had to go back on again. I tell you. Now that's fortitude, I tell you. But if you're looking for a joint midtown, circa 34th Street, and you're thinking to yourself, I just want a place that's going to serve me an honest to Pete sidecar and do it really well and use like really good ingredients, this is your joint.
Yes.
You cannot go wrong. You can go to a lot of places that might do it fancier and a lot of places that will do it poorly. This place will do it well and without any attitude.
But
just a great place.
I would venture to say there is literally nothing vegan on their menu. So
yeah.
If that's how you roll, go there for a drink, sit in the bar, and then
you got to get to like the local joint that's going to do that.
Yeah.
So and there are places within proximity of that will definitely do vegan. But this is a steakhouse. That's what they do. The spinach has cream in it. The potatoes have beef fat in them. Like that's how it's done. Speaking of which,
it's cupcake time.
Cupcake time.
Would you like a cupcake?
I don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Hello.
So these are Dolly Parton.
Yep.
Dolly Parton banana cupcakes with Dolly Parton chocolate buttercream frosting.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what we think.
Hello. Well, you whipped these up this afternoon from the mix, but Dolly. You did very well. These look marvelous.
Hello, Dolly.
Hello, indeed.
All right. Let's see.
Okay. All right. So this is a real standard size cupcake.
Trying to think whether it's.
As a matter of fact, I think you made these slightly larger because the recipe called for more cupcakes, and you said that'll be some pretty puny cupcakes.
Paltry cupcakes.
Why would you serve paltry cupcakes?
And Dolly and Elvis had a cupcake baby. Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much. They definitely smell banana, and they got that chocolate going on. Huh.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you, Dolly.
What
These are good.
Yep.
These are good.
All right, that's pretty awesome. Yep, well done.
Uh-oh. Good stuff. So, Dolly seems to have penetrated the Northeast. You can get her stuff now.
Yeah. It's made an appearance, and you can usually find this at the locals. And I've seen like more than one store that has really good stock on the product. So hey.
And I I wasn't trying to make a point. This is just what we had on hand. Instead of eggs, I used egg whites because we were out of eggs. I used almond milk instead of milk, and I used vegan butter because we had a stick, and it's still delicious.
Guess what? So good. So good.
So thank you, Dolly.
You get the balance right, and you can substitute a lot of things. This is the case.
I need to go shopping.
This is the case with certain drinks out there. Although when you come up with something as simple as a martini, what are you substituting? There's only 2 ingredients. I just made the thing in reverse, and it was terrible.
That was good.
In the immortal words of Paul Lynde, it was terrible. So don't do that. But then I made it correctly, and we're both enjoying them. Well, I was, but now it's done. She's still enjoying it, though.
Yes, Amy, you should. Those were so good. And Dolly won't let you fail.
No.
So I really did not want to go to the store today. And we had egg whites. I didn't make them yesterday because I was like, oh, well, we don't have eggs. And Paul pointed out we had egg whites. Okay, I'll try it. They were so good. So thank you, Dolly. Hi, Tom. Good to see you. Yay.
Hey.
As Johnny Carson said, I'd give a year's pay to peek under there.
Yoink.
There's one play I wish I could go back in time and see is Cactus Flower with Lauren Bacall. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
There was the movie version that had...
Right. She's saying the film adaptation, but to see it in the theater with Lauren on stage. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, the film has...
How does one have egg whites but not eggs? That's a good question,
totally
Casey.
Spacing. I'm going to do it from the bottom up. The film is Goldie Hawn and
Walter Matthau.
And I'm trying to remember the female lead in that, though. Wow, I'm totally spacing this. Yeah. Somebody's going to drop it on me now. Well, really, thank you if you would. So, but yes.
Oh, Tom. Well, I'm glad you're here now.
I can see the album cover, as a matter of fact.
Did I get the chocolate cupcake out of my teeth?
You're good. You can have egg whites without egg. I did look. Jeez. Now look again. You're good.
Okay.
Seriously, people. You can have egg whites without eggs when you buy the carton of egg whites.
Yes, that's what John is saying. Yep.
Okay, there you go.
We have that.
Yeah, you just go into the dairy section. It's right there.
4 eggs worth.
Yep. Ingrid Bergman, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Trying to tell you.
I feel like I've seen that film, but
we saw it.
Yeah, I know, but why am I not remembering Ingrid Bergman?
It's a funny picture. I think it's probably more fun as a stage play, frankly, but it's a funny picture in period. And I remember it having some pretty fun music, and there's a soundtrack album. So one of these days, we should probably just get it.
Hi, Julie. Sorry, I'm chewing my olive. Hi, good to see you.
Bingo. So yeah, you can just buy the carton of egg whites.
Today I learned. I know, right? Well, that's what we do.
Supposing you're thinking to yourself, well, I'd like to have an egg in the morning or something, but the doctor says cut down the cholesterol. Egg whites have no cholesterol, but you can make it as an egg and put it on your toast, and it's good. So it works fine. And price wise, the carton is actually pretty well priced. Even during the big egg shortage, it wasn't that bad. So
there's a side conversation going on here. I'm like, what?
The emote? Huh.
What are we talking about? Who are we talking about, Eric? I've lost the thread of this.
Yeah, it's kind of gone. Yeah, we're going back too far.
Okay, all right.
You've gone too far this time.
But I'm dancing on the Valentine.
Yep.
Eric, I lost the thread of this, so I don't know who you're talking about, but I'm completely fascinated.
German U-boat. I'm thinking of German U-boat songs, and it's taking me to the film Das Boot. So.
No, see, it's taking me to risky business. So who's the U-boat commander? Eric started it. I have no doubt. I just what?
The simple fact is, at the beginning and end of this broadcast, we know who to blame. We blame Eric.
The E-boat is an oversized PT boat. Oh, with egg whites, I do recommend a little Goya hot sauce. Okay. That sounds good.
I can get to that.
I inspired it. Oh, no. I might have to go back and watch this and try to figure this whole thing out.
I must go somewhere and figure this out. Yeah, I recommend hot sauce on most
More
everything.
enablers. We love the enablers. Hey! Yay!
Got a bunch of enablers happening over here.
All right. The more the merrier on the enablers.
Just saw a picture of the enablers at Unuele.
I did too.
As in recently. So hello.
Yes.
I believe some of you were there doing your part. Well, we will see you all before long, and keep doing what you're doing. Because awesome. So, yeah.
My brain itched. We're everywhere. I love it.
It's everywhere. Things you cannot actually get around. And so anyway, the first thing that I made tonight was in fact a reverse martini because it's backwards
Backward
day.
martini.
Backward martini was terrible. I've actually had martinis that were worse.
That's why he fixed it and made it a regular martini.
You know, it's interesting. I've had martinis that were worse because they simply had too much vermouth in them.
Spreading aloha and joy. Yes, you are.
And I think that the problem was that they had like pretty inexpensive gin too, so they really were not a good idea. This was not terrible that way. It was just like the balance is all wrong. And, you know, if I'm going to have a glass of vermouth, I'd have a glass of vermouth. I wouldn't throw gin in it. So we rebalanced it by putting in enough gin to make it an honest to Pete martini, and it worked just fine. She's drinking it now. There we go.
What do they call it? A brain fart? It's more like brain constipation.
Yeah, it's more of a blockage. End of the day.
These are the questions that will keep us up at night.
You know, it's like, you know, one has to remember the way to relieve all these things is a very large bowl of colon blow.
Oh, encouragement.
And away we go.
We're not Elvis, sadly. I know. I've been thinking about Ohana since an Ohana email has gone out, and yeah,
it's the thinking.
It's happening. It's on.
I would say 'tis the season, except that season literally has passed, and the Ohana season is 6 months off. Wait a minute, no, it's 5. Ah!
No, it's Ohana season as soon as you start thinking about Ohana.
And here we are thinking about it, and before long, things will be a little defrosty, and then you'll definitely be thinking about getting outside and firing up the old grill and perhaps throwing some sliders on it, and oh, how about some old man beer?
Defrosty?
And away we go. Yes.
It's my new favorite word.
Boom. Yeah.
It's defrosty.
Well, when you take a look outside and it's frosty, you would prefer it to be defrosty.
Defrosty.
I'm saying.
Oh, wait, Bobby says we were at a party last weekend and I lost my toupee in the cheese dip. Store said it would stay on in a hurricane. I told them it's nice, but we live in Iowa. Oh, no. Where's my thingy? It's over there.
There we go.
Too late.
Yep.
Wasn't it just Christmas last week? Yes. I know. January flew by. January did fly by.
I don't know. Where is it?
Peter, are you on the mailing list? Peter, you have to get on the Ohana
Gotta do it. So you know.
Mailing list.
Gotta do it.
So you know when tickets go on sale.
Yep.
Do it, Peter. We would love to have you there. We would.
Oh, I'm missing. Where's my? Oh, here it is.
Ohana season starts when you think about it. Right. We already started working on the room crawl. I have a good idea.
Bingo.
I have a good low effort idea because I'm all about low effort in my crawl rooms lately.
Well, you know, in recent years, we've completely slacked off and we're just hanging by the pool while Glendora and Sid take over. And that's awesome. You know, people just go there and what do you know? It's wine. And how much wine is it? It's 3 5-liter boxes. So literally it's 15 liters of wine. Wow, that sounds like a lot.
I would say to anyone
like 15 bottles lined
who wants to go to Ohana, get on the mailing list.
You've got to do that.
Because the tickets last year sold out in 5 minutes, but they also made it through the wait list. So if you were on the wait list and you were patient, you would have been able to go.
Well, let's revise that just to note that what she's saying to you is that
yes,
the event actually worked through the wait list and was able to get tickets to everybody on the wait list.
Anyone who wanted them on the wait list got them. So, like, if you really don't get in, do not be discouraged.
Get on the wait list.
Get on the wait list.
People buy tickets for this thing because they sell out in 14
people are like,
milliseconds.
I'm going to buy 12 tickets. And, like, they're not going to use 12 tickets. So then they end up letting them go.
They get some tickets for a friend. The friend doesn't come. Suddenly they get a pair of tickets they got to get rid of. This event can move those tickets. So it puts people together and move things along.
I'm with getting her
Definitely.
now. January did rush by this year.
Oh.
What was that all about?
It was cold and we wanted it to be done.
No, I was like,
It's still cold.
I'm taking a class.
And we still want it to be done.
I've been pushing some work stuff. So yeah, but January's like, and then it's gonna be my birthday month.
Bum 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 bum.
Bum wine will have to be served at Ohana. I was thinking that, Peter.
Well, Peter, if you'd like to set up the bum wine challenge, you are welcome. We can help you with that.
We'll have a tent.
I still do old man beer, and
but it would be funny if you had if one of you had the bum wine challenge and the other one had the old man beer
challenge. Glendora has the box wine challenge. Okay, here's the red, and here's the chiller red. What?
Okay. Mikhail is saying, for Midwesterners, where and when is Ohana? Okay, so it is June 27th through 30th in Lake George, New York. And the website will redirect you, but if you go to luauatthelake.com,
you'll be there.
You'll be there because it will redirect you to whatever the
actual
website is. But yeah, luauatthelake.com.
You can get on the list if you have interest. Take a look, get on the list, follow, and see what's going on. And you can absolutely get tickets. And if you don't get tickets in the first round, get on the wait list. You'll get them. So
oh my gosh,
it's actually a great. I think you'd really enjoy the trip.
Speaking of tickets, I peeped what the price was for nosebleed seats for the Super Bowl. And sorry, I don't have $10,000 to drop on tickets. What?
To be up there? Hello. I tell you, professional sports has gone out of hand.
10 grand.
I think of the folks who.
That's what people were paying for Taylor Swift, though, isn't it?
I think of the folks who look at the price on baseball seats and say, you know what, I'm just going to go see the Brooklyn Cyclones, and they have a really entertaining time for a lot less.
Does the bum wine challenge use brown paper bags?
Ah! Now you're talking.
Yeah, they should all be in brown paper bags, and it's like, do you like A, B, or C?
Yeah, brand X or brand Y.
And then you pull back the brown paper. You've chosen
MD.
MD.
You've chosen My Wild Irish Rose. You've chosen Night Train.
Amy is correct. Ohana is such a beautiful
It's a really, really great weekend up in the Adirondacks, people. No, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of great resources locally. The town is super cute. It's full of great places to eat. Very old school places.
I had an idea.
And some great little trinket shops and mini golf. Lots of mini golf.
And the lake. And I had an idea that I haven't even shared with Paul yet. Should I share it with you in front of all these lovely people?
Well, I'm here. Why not?
I feel like if we get enough Velveteen Lounge people, we should do a meetup.
Oh, yeah.
During Ohana.
We could definitely have a little sub-unit going on this. Just
a little thingy. No big deal.
Specialty
no big whoop. We won't take you from the action for long.
No,
but
just a little something. Give a little something and a little entertainment.
Something for
we can do that.
People who actually watch this show and support us. And I'm not saying monetarily. I just mean supporting us by being here. We should have a thingy.
We can do a thingy. So let us know, because I know that many of our correspondents do attend the event because they're local or
yes, about lunch meetup. Oh, Dan! Hi, Dan. Good to see you. Okay. I'm just thinking like a little thingy. No big whoop, but just enough to get together and say hi.
Like be able to prevail upon Dan for some of the notorious Dano-Hattons. I think that would be kind of raise my hat. Wow, that'd be kind of great.
Yeah,
couple of rounds going at Ohana. There was the Manhattan Hi-Fi room. And it's like, yes, I would like that right now. That works so well. Yes.
Wait, what? Hold on, what?
What?
It's got out of hand, Paul. I can watch, and if I need to go to the bathroom, it's got to be only. Wait, what?
It's not only available.
What are we talking about?
Well, she talked about professional sports.
Oh, okay.
You got to go.
Oh, Mikhail, yeah, get on the wait list.
Get on
the mailing list is what I mean.
Mailing
list.
Do it. You'll see it, but definitely.
Okay, Tom, we will see you soon. We're going to go to Minnesota, and we're only 5 miles away. Hi, Amanda. Good to see you.
Well, the
We
simple
would love
fact
to
is,
see you there.
if there's a good idea out there, like maybe we can motivate you. I think you'd really enjoy
Oh,
the environs. Adirondacks is beautiful any
yes,
time of the year, but
yes.
it's really great in the summer.
But
And there's just a ton of really fun stuff to do, a ton of really vintage stuff to do, and there's just like a lot of stuff going on.
Like I was
But definitely
thinking
great food.
recently that we should do a Velveteen Lounge, just a thingy.
Meet up. Thingarino.
Cocktail hour. I don't know. Something that won't interfere with like people's enjoyment of the other things.
Yep. We got such things. Hey, speaking of which, I know.
Hold on.
Yep. Gotta do it. Well, it was lovely. Once we fixed it.
It was lovely.
You know what they say? Fixed.
Oh, Peter's saying I have to say a meetup at Otto's Shrunken Head as well. Well, Peter.
Oh, yeah. Otto's is kind of a classic.
Peter, I've been thinking about this.
Yeah.
And you wanted to do a meetup at Sardi's, too. My birthday is coming up.
Hello. Yeah, I think we could definitely figure that kind of thing out.
I think we could all probably swing the price of a drink.
I think we can make that happen.
So...
Sardi's is typical, if not outrageous, Manhattan prices. And frankly, it's a bit of an underutilized
I'm not going to lie. But this is just Manhattan.
Yeah.
This is just Manhattan.
This
is not Sardi's.
Yeah.
If you're not prepared to pay $20 for a cocktail, don't go into New York City.
You're probably not going to New York. But I would say that Sardi's has been doing it for a long time.
Tete-a-tete, yes, Amy.
Tete-a-tete.
Tete-a-tete.
Sardi's been doing it for a long time. They do it well. They are not the most gussied up place out there, but boy, do they have
Sardi's?
More history than most. Well, it's the kind of place that in one of their bars has a lot of woody paneling. It just doesn't look like that kind of a Times Square place.
I love that.
But I love that
about that.
Are you kidding
me? I love
I'm not kidding you.
that.
I'm telling you, there's all these places that are totally glossed up with marble and stuff, and it's like, yeah, you're going to pay $40 for your martini. Whatever. I take the woody paneling, and the fact that Sardi's, this is the point I was trying to make, has 4,000 times more history than that because they have all those pictures around the place. They have all the caricatures that have been there for like 50, 75 years. It's intense, the number of theater people have run through Sardi's. And, their staff is great. And if you want to eat there, they got great food.
I'm just thinking of the time we went there, and I'm looking over at the table next to us, and I'm like, we were in the bar, the upstairs bar.
Upstairs bar, that's the place to be.
Who is that? Like, it was just someone, I'm like, do I know her?
Who are you?
And I didn't run over her and be like, can I have your autograph? I was just like, who is that?
And you thought?
And I was like, that's Christine Baranski.
It was, too.
And she looked over at us with her imperious, like... It was the best.
Pretty hilarious.
And now people see my headshots and they're like, I'm getting Christine Baranski vibes. And I'm like, I'm coming for you.
Hello. Just saying.
But anyway.
You know.
Yes, let's do it. Oh, Kelly Sneaks is laughing hard at your comment on the price of a drink. It's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's New York City drink prices are no joke. But you're just paying for the atmosphere. You're paying to be in New York City. It's the New York tax. We call it the New York tax. Let's do it. Let's have a birthday.
Get all that thing together.
I'm available.
Well, the simple fact is that the reason that the drink prices are so high is because this joint has to pay for Manhattan real estate, and you have to subsidize that.
Exactly.
So and I say that, and you're like, I do? I have to subsidize that? Yeah. Well, your choice. But there are places that are less crazy than others, and there are places that are a lot more crazy than others. So you just have to choose. There's a hell of a lot of cocktail places that are contemporary places that are very cocktailian and very mixology. And, if you want 45 minutes worth of a story with your drink, go there. But there's a lot of old school joints where you say like a Manhattan perfect with, a cherry and a twist. They'll be like, yeah, sure, boom, mix it up.
I was about to say,
great.
I don't remember when I've paid under $20 for a drink in Manhattan, but that's not true. The Irish exit charges less than $20 for a drink.
This is the new bar in Moynihan Hall, which was formerly known
Moynihan
as
Train Hall at Penn Station.
At Penn Station, formerly known as, I think, the bar, but it got taken over.
Yeah.
And I think they're associated with Dead Rabbit, as a matter of fact. I'm not 100% sure, but it kind of seems like they are.
They've got a lot of Dead Rabbit memorabilia, if they're
they
not.
They really do, if that's not the case. But I think they are, and they do a lot of really fun drinks. Well done. Well done. And if you're kind of like stranded and waiting for a train at Penn, you just want to get yourself over to Moynihan, have a round, and wait it out. And if your train is just fantastically delayed because of Amtrak problems, because that's inevitable, just go over there, hang, just wait it out.
The last time I had a drink at the Irish exit, I was sopping wet. I was cast in a reading of a pilot, like a table read for a pilot. And we were in the city anyway because it was a weekend and we were having brunch with friends. So Paul went off and had wine with our friends, and I went off and did my reading. And then we met before the train. Mm-hmm. But by the time I got, it had like started to haul down sleet in the meantime. So by the time I got there, I was soggy. Yeah.
So big fun. These things happen. Transportation in and out of the big city. If you live elsewhere in the country, you don't have this kind of rail service. You'd be like, wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I would just drive, right? But you could. You could.
Interesting.
Here, you got to make your choices. And if you're getting from island to island, you've got to figure out how to island hop properly. Our best bet is probably still a train. Sure. That's a kicker. Well, all right. You need a thing.
I do.
Yeah.
I would like a thing.
Okay.
I'm trying to avoid having another cupcake because that would be wrong.
It's up to you. But you definitely need another thing in hand.
I think I have half a wrap waiting for me later.
There is, in fact, half a wrap, as a matter of fact.
So do you want to make, shall we make, or do we want to make 2 other drinks? Because I also took down Undercover Hog.
Well, this is the one.
We could just double that up.
If we have all the ingredients, well, it's up to you.
We could double that bad boy up. It's up to you.
What shall I do?
What do you want to do?
I could do it too. I don't care.
No, you don't have to do it. I'll do it. I'll make it. I'm
just
saying that, like.
Here you go. We have another possibility of something to make, but we'll see what's what.
All right. Yeah. So I'm making one called the Undercover Hog, which is another variation. We have a shaker right here.
I happen to have a shaker right here.
A variation on something we've done before.
Drink.
But the Undercover Hog starts with 2 ounces of reposado tequila.
A reputable way to start.
Wait, am I making 2 or 1? Am I making 2 or 1?
Good question. Well, I can't really think of another thing to do.
All right, I'll do 2.
So maybe you do 2.
Making 2. All right, but if you were making 1, you would start with 2 ounces of reposado.
And not 4.
Tequila.
Yes.
All right, let's go back to.
Beginning to like it?
Undercover
Not yet.
Hog. Police procedural.
Definitely, we'll be watching.
Set a pig in a blanket.
We enjoy some of these police procedurals. And I know that our relatives enjoy the live cop shows where they go around.
I love me a
find such things.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to finish making this drink and then I will tell you about my new favorite show. Okay, so that was 2 ounces of reposado tequila, and we're going to do a 1/2 ounce of spiced pear liqueur.
You're making 2 or 1?
I'm making 2. No, I poured in 1, but I'm giving the ingredients for 1.
I'm just making sure that you're putting in the correct amount.
I am.
You need 1 ounce, but they need 1/2 ounce. There you go.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. And then a 1/2 ounce, I'm doing 1, of Swedish punch.
Swedish punch.
He's like so concerned his drink might not be good.
I'm making sure that you don't trip yourself up because it's easy to look at this and say, I need 1/2 ounce when you know you need 1 because it's 2 drinks. Anyway.
Not tripping myself up.
Under hovercog. I think you should write that up and put it into a memo on like correct letterhead, and people will be looking at it like, oh yeah, we need one of those.
3/4 of an ounce fresh lime, 3 dashes black walnut bitters. Okay, got it.
There you go.
Okay.
That's how to make 1. She's actually making 2.
I'm making 2. All right.
So, hope we have enough of that.
I can
squeezed
still do
a
math.
bunch. That should be just about right.
We do.
Yeah,
There's even a little extra.
Excellent.
Okay. And
excellent.
So I said 3 dashes black walnut bitters. I'm gonna do 6.
Oh, scandal. Le scandale.
Okay.
And we're gonna need some
glassware.
Containers.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
This boy, it is right. Sticky back here.
Mm-hmm.
Undercover hug.
Yeah, well, that kind of thing does tend to happen.
Oh, yeah, I got to tell you about my new favorite show.
I'm liking having towels available.
I know, right? Smells good too. Made me think it's so tasty too. Vita Vita Vegemin. It's so tasty too. All right. Thank you. Treasure. Ah, okay. Wait, these glasses are different sizes.
They are?
Yes. Look at that. It will never do. No. It will never do. Are those the same? If those are the same, then I'll do these. Nope. Hold on. Closer. I can live with it. Okay. It's no joke.
Telling you. That's life. We're measuring all the glass. We have some glasses which are paired. They really are like they came as a set, but they're slightly different. What do you
need?
What thingy?
She never has 2 glasses of my cocktails at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
She never vomits at home.
She never vomits.
Only half a cocktail. Only half a cocktail?
Maybe she broke a heel. If you get the coupes, Lisa has just committed to buying 4. Oh, please make some. Oh, okay. I would love to. Great. Yes. Great. Okay. Yes, awesome. we are always open to ideas.
I happen to,
so thank you, Lisa.
I happen to really like a coupe.
I do too.
We had a couple of really great ones that were really perfect size. I think Libby makes them. Then we got from the dollar store, and then one of them broke, and then you found another one, and then that broke, and now we're down to 1. But I'm really missing that coupe because it's kind of great that it's something about this size in a coupe configuration is great for bubbly drinks. It's the alternative to the champagne flute.
This is so good. Undercover hog. So
I'm happy with that.
Going back.
Hello.
2 ounces reposado tequila. 1/2 ounce St. George spiced pear liqueur, 1/2 ounce Cronin Swedish punch, 3/4 ounce fresh lemon. That should be lemon juice.
Oh, lemon juice, right?
Lemon.
You could use lime. That's fine. But we happen to have lemon on hand, so we're using. We have lemon on hand because the wine prices are still stupid.
3 dashes Fee Brothers Black Walnut Bitters. Shake with ice. Strain into a cocktail glass. This says pour into a rocks glass.
Anyway, you go.
I'm changing that.
Yep, strain into a cocktail. You can pour into a rocks glass over rocks if you like it that way.
This is good the way it is.
That is good. I'm enjoying it. There we go. But definitely.
Okay, so people sometimes ask me about awards season, which films I'm loving.
Yep. Fire away.
So I watched Poor Things the other day and I loved it. So if you're following the films, I loved Poor Things. But I really, really, really needed a brain break yesterday. So I watched this old show from the mid 2000s, 2010s. What do you call that?
2010s.
So I found this true crime show called I Almost Got Away with It. And it features the dumbest criminals of all time. And the only thing dumber than the criminals were the cops that didn't catch them. So if you need to just turn your brain off, go to Pluto and look up I almost got away with
And
it.
you're thinking about the police and policing in this case. How did you miss that? The evidence was right there. You could see them.
Well, it's like you see the security footage.
I know. It's easy for me from this perspective to say, how would you miss that? But
like,
I'm kind of thinking.
Someone's like, oh, I killed someone. And all these people are being interviewed. Like, they're all still alive and doing time because they murdered people. And they interview them now, and they're like, I have no idea how I got away with it. And it's like, yeah, me either.
I couldn't tell you.
Because in the, like I needed money, so I robbed a convenience store. But I didn't wear a disguise, so I looked exactly like me.
And there I was on the wanted poster. Hello. And boom. It's astonishing. And I'm also thinking about these guys who were knocking over dollar stores.
What do you call the 2000s and 2010s? Vintage! I know. Do we have a name for that?
The early century here is in fact.
Oh, Lisa watched it
24 years ago.
I was screaming at the TV last night in the best possible way. I'm like, oh my God, do I have to do all the thinking?
I'm gonna work for you now.
And I was even saying to Paul, like, if you're ever gonna kill your wife, wait, no, I don't want to give you a blueprint, but if you're ever gonna kill your wife, have some cash on you. Don't use her debit card.
Well, generally speaking, if what you're trying to do is
do I have to do all the
get
thinking?
away with it, then don't leave a trail. So
world's dumbest, exactly. It is like world's dumbest.
It is very world's dumbest.
It is crazy.
These perps are none too bright. Although some of them were actually not so far off.
Well, they were bright enough to get away with it for a while.
Some of them were not so far off the ball. It's just that, like, they eventually did like one really big dumb job, and that's what put them in prison.
But it's like, okay, you know what? You got away with it, and you escaped. So live a low-profile life.
If you basically live very low key and out of sight, and you just do
some of them don't.
You just do some
like, oh, I'm gonna start doing karaoke. Like, really?
You go work in some office somewhere and just go there like 8 hours a day.
I'm gonna go do karaoke in the evening to blow off steam from my bank robberies during the day. Only I'm not going to wear a disguise for my bank robberies.
That was that one guy. He was living
and he got caught.
Fairly flamboyant life for what that is, and eventually, like, those posters caught up with him. Hello.
Oh, I've returned from my lemon and honey tea making duties. Oh.
Excellent. Thinking. Much good.
Wait, Eric says,
that sounds good.
I heard of this guy who went up to a bank teller and demanded to give him all the money at gunpoint. She asked for ID, and he gave it to her. That's like this show. Oh, here's my ID.
All the cash.
Did you replace it with a fake name?
No. These shows, World's Dumbest, it was always like that. Some nitwit walks into a bank holding like a palm frond, and that's his disguise. I'm either
frustrated or worn out by the time the episode is done. I was just yelling at the TV.
Oh, the pain.
Like texting my family, like, I can't even.
Oh, the pain.
Oh my God.
Yeah, seriously.
People that aren't exactly critical thinkers.
Yeah, well,
I think I had to think, but yeah.
Yes.
Apparently they're the reason they're not the world's dumbest criminals. Exactly.
Not the sharpest knife or the brightest bulb. Take your pick.
And they're
the superlative inside their drawer.
And these people are all currently doing life.
Yeah.
And when the camera crew comes in and interviews them, they're just kind of like, yeah, it was wrong.
But here I am,
Really? That's it?
The guy who was doing the karaoke, he didn't have too many regrets about what he'd done.
He killed his wife.
And I think, okay, dude. Yeah, that's pretty hard.
Oh, Gettysburg Man. Yeah. We've been doing some teas too. Let us know if you find any good ones.
Yeah. You found that one just recently was a stash or Tazo.
That was a Christmas tea. Yeah.
It was a Christmas tea. I think it's probably off the market by now, but it was very good.
Today I had a tangerine tea, which was very good.
I decided to pick up a box because I haven't had it in a long time of Earl Grey, and I'm having that in the afternoons. And it is very comforting and very nice stuff. Very good stuff. So.
Oh, even at 21, there still are babies. Oh, I love that.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, right?
Yeah, I'm just the guy who did the karaoke. He was like whenever he went to rob a convenience store or bank because he needed money, he would wear the same fisherman's hat.
Yeah. Pretty recognizable. It's like it would be like me walking into the bank with this thing on, saying, "Hi, I want to rob you," and it's like we couldn't figure out who you are.
Sheesh. Father Guido came in and robbed our bank.
I would like all your money in the sack, in the small bills. Please take that right now.
Oh, Gettysburg Ma'am says my favorite is a Christmas tea. I drink it all year round. It's a very lovely black tea. Oh, okay.
Excellent.
Lovely. And Amy says, I love the Yogi Egyptian licorice tea. Okay.
That sounds very good for the throat.
Yeah, it does.
That licorice thing. I'm thinking of the throat coat teas. It's very good. But yeah, we have, we do tea, we do coffee, we do all the hot beverages around here.
Oh my gosh.
And we mix with the teas frequently.
Errol says, my daughter was asked for cigarettes. She asked for ID. She gave them a carton, then he pulled a knife on her. She grabbed more cartons, then palmed off his ID on the floor, gave it to the cops.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
I mean, that must have been like really stressful in the moment. Yeah. But at the same time, these people are so dumb that yes, you can knock their ID out of their hand.
I'm kind of thinking to myself, like if somebody's asking for cigarettes and is threatening you, it's like, here's all the cigarettes, dude. Oh, there you go. Smoke yourself to death.
That's so sweet. Gettysburg Ma'am says, I'm that mom that still makes an Easter basket, and they will keep doing it even if she's 50.
Oh, you know.
Oh.
You know.
That is so sweet. I can't even.
Yeah, that's the killer.
I love that.
That's the killer. Yeah, I've done my time a long time ago in
leverage. I haven't seen leverage.
Convenience stores, and like mostly I was just supplying people's nicotine habit. And
I know you never got robbed, right?
No.
Thank heavens. But
I'm suspecting it just wasn't quite the era for such things, and it wasn't quite
Night,
the town.
Peter.
Hey, night, Peter. Awesome. Definitely swinging on down the line. But really, you would just know the order. Someone would come in, and you would just know it's like 2 packs of Luckies, that kind of thing. Here's your coffin nail, sir. You know, the gal came in for a hard cup of Cools all the time.
I've gone from chocolate bunnies in a basket to makeup and gift cards to overly priced clothing stores.
Oh, well, you know.
You're such a good mom.
That happens too.
I hear that, and I'm like, oh.
That happens too.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, we handle all these things.
I love it.
But definitely. And I'm not averse to actually making a cup of tea and putting in a little brandy. That's quite possible. That's what your auntie would do. And we have some pretty good brandy. So it's a nice thing. Not opposed to putting a little black tea in my brandy drinks. That happens too. Sure. Definitely. Remember a few Christmas shindigs ago, made up a sort of a whiskey punch that was heavily tea based. That disappeared. People like that a lot.
Yeah.
So it's a classic thing. It's a really simple thing. You can do it with black tea. You can do it with green tea.
Tea punch. That's a different tea.
Tea punch.
That's a different tea.
Tea punch is not tea at all.
You know what I mean.
But if you're in the islands and they want to serve you a petit punch, then that's what that's all about.
Punch.
Yeah. That is basically a type of old-fashioned. So.
My best friend made me a black tea infused icing for my birthday cupcakes. It was divine. That sounds good.
This was divine. Okay, interesting.
I like the show. It's a combination of the A-Team and Ocean's 11. What?
Okay.
Oh, Irishing up your coffee. Yes.
Hey, you know how it is. The Irish coffee.
I've never done that.
I've been known to do that from time to time.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
It's not the place I reach for first, but I will definitely do that. Actually, it was an issue of Imbibe a while back that was talking about the origin of the Irish coffee and why it actually took off the way it did. Well, takeoff is a pretty good usage because apparently I think it was Shannon Airport, which was sort of the stop when you couldn't actually make these long trips on a jet airplane and you were making a prop airplane. You probably had to stop at Shannon and then make a relay to get to the rest of where you were going. So this is your first stop in Europe, and you're there and you got a layover for a while to change planes, and you're in Ireland. What are they going to serve? They serve you a hot coffee. It's a little chilly. What are they going to do? They're going to put a shot in it. And then maybe they'll throw like a finger of cream on top of that, and boom, suddenly you got this thing. That started to take off because of all the journalists who were stopping there. They wrote it up, and it became a classic thing. And I think well made, make some super fresh coffee, some like nice fresh cream, good shot of Irish. That's a good thing.
Speaking of journalists,
that's a really good thing.
Did you see they might have found Amelia Earhart's plane?
Heard a rumor. Now, she disappeared with her navigator over a very remote part of the Pacific.
Yes.
Where a lot of other activity happened just a few years later.
But did you see the photo?
No, I did not see the photo.
Oh, there was like a sonar photo.
Oh. Somebody was commenting on one of the sites I pointed out that that was a swept wing aircraft.
Eric says I'm a great uncle.
Oh, hey, awesome. Yeah, I'll take a look.
I don't know. I'm not saying it was or it wasn't. I'm just saying that like this person, some millionaire, billionaire, I don't know, someone who was very interested in this, funded an expedition to find her plane, and they think maybe they didn't.
Well, somebody thought they had found the Titanic in 1981. He was wrong. But if you dig around long enough and you cast your sonar net, literally, wide enough, you will find stuff. Somebody did find the Titanic eventually. And you could actually find, which was a much larger object.
It looked like it might be a plane.
It's an electron.
The plane has to be somewhere. Did it just vaporize? Exactly.
Yeah.
It is somewhere. This person is spending a great deal of money to try to find it.
She was crossing the Pacific with her navigator.
Yes.
Apparently was not really fantastic navigation. They had the tools available to them at the time, and they were trying to find a pretty remote island somewhere halfway across the Pacific. Good luck. And they ran a little low on fuel, and bye. Well, it's not that hard to do in that part of the world. And of course, this occasioned a lot of searching, which didn't turn up anything at the time. But if that plane went down, it went down very deep. So there are rumors that she landed on an island and lasted for a while. And this all sounds like In Search Of.
The plane was in the middle of the freaking ocean.
Yeah, this sounds like In Search Of to me. So, of course, like her picture was on the opening credits of In Search Of.
Looking at images.
What do you got here?
Yeah, this is one I was seeing. Like, oh.
Somebody was
it could be an anchor. It looks like it could be an anchor.
Somebody points out that's a swept wing aircraft, and she was flying a straight wing aircraft.
Okay, I'm just saying that like it could be her plane. It looks like it could be an anchor too.
I see the point. It looks like some kind of aircraft.
But this person spent a lot of freaking money.
A lot of aircraft ditched in that section of the Pacific Ocean. So who knows? Everybody wants to find such things.
But it does have to be somewhere, right? It did not vaporize.
No. No, it wasn't taken by the UFOs. That didn't happen.
Monsters Inc. Oh.
Yeah.
I love this. I love this whole conversation that's going on here. Yes.
Well, look, it's like somebody was in the same site was also talking about, I'd like to find those Avengers that were lost trying to find that plane off Key West. And I'm thinking, yeah, they disappeared too. And they disappeared into
In Search Of. Hosted by Massachusetts native Leonard Moy. Near. It always comes back to that, doesn't it?
It always comes back to In Search Of.
It always comes back to
right back to like the first schlock science show you watched as a kid.
Barstool banter.
It's what it's all about.
And of course my nieces too. I love it. Oh, easy to get lost. My dad took his solo flight, dropped his pencil, looked up, and didn't know where he was. Can happen. Oh, Bobby.
Man.
That is terrifying. I think that happens to a lot of people. You hear about that.
It's not hard to get disoriented. And then once it starts getting dark, you can be looking for lights and be like, and get completely off that course. Yeah. Crazy stuff.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yep.
No, that's.
Yep.
I'm going to assume your father lived.
Yep.
Hope so.
Hope so.
But dang, that's crazy.
You hear about such things And you hear about planes that basically were asking for like landing clearance at an airport and having the airport say, "Where do you think you are?" And they were just miles off course. So, and some of that is a bit of history. These
Devil's
days
Triangle.
you think it's better, but hey.
It's what happened to JFK Jr. Yes! Honestly, Casey, I was thinking of that because when the whole JFK Jr. thing happened, I was sitting in Irene's dining room.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. We were at your mom's place. Yep. Irene is Paul's mom. And I was sitting in her dining room when that whole thing happened. And yeah, it was just crazy. But yeah, he got off course.
Got disoriented. And away you go.
Yep.
And away you go. These things can happen. And
I still remember that.
People will talk about, like, we've already like mentioned the whole business
Devil's Triangle, yes.
Around, Bermuda Triangle. Bermuda Triangle, if you want to describe a plot of ocean, is an area where weather can change in about 60 seconds and completely whack you. So I'm not surprised if planes ditch there. Nobody should think it's supernatural. It's weather. It's really, really bad weather that happens fast.
Oh, Casey says some of my best times are spent sitting in Irene's dining room.
Oh,
I know, right?
Oh, jeez, man.
I know.
Really, like, that touches the heart. It's awesome.
It does.
But it's true, yeah.
It does.
We just like sit there, like shooting the bull, having a glass of beer or something. It's good. This is what life is all about, as far as I'm concerned. I'm glad I can actually share a drinkerino with you all on a Wednesday.
I know. I don't know if Ken is still
talking
here.
about.
I don't know if Ken is still here.
Talking about this stuff.
Like, I remember having such a wonderful evening sitting with Ken and Paul, just shooting the breeze about philosophical things and everything. It was wonderful. That is why we're here.
I like to talk about very real topics, and I like to talk about very heavy topics. I don't have any problem with that. We can get into some very deep stuff because I'm lighthearted about it. It's like, we don't know why we're here or what we're doing.
We do know.
Don't know where we're going or what we're doing next. But if you actually approach it with the right spirit, away you go.
Katie's right now saying Patsy Cline's wreckage site is super eerie. I'm sure it is.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Went there about 20 years ago, and there's something about that place that is hair-raising. Definitely feels like spirits are there. I bet.
There's many places I could think of that will make you go, I don't want to stick around too long.
How about a compass? I know.
Hello. Couldn't hurt.
She was a blast. She was.
Yeah.
I remember one night that, like, this will only resonate with Paul and Casey, but Paul went over to Eric's house one night, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to stay here and talk to Irene. And it was great, like.
She was good conversation.
She was good conversation, and we just sat there at that table the whole night, and they did whatever they were going to do, and it was, I cherish that. I really do.
Well, Eric and I were just shooting the bull around the campfire, He just had a few logs burning, and we just had a few beers.
I'm sure you did. Yeah, it was just
big deal. And I think you killed a bottle of wine.
And no shade, but it was just, I don't know, it was just nice.
These things.
It was nice.
This is what life is supposed to be all about. All these fun conversations.
Exactly.
And I am
a compass.
As much as I can gab like for a long time. I'm not much for small talk. I'll talk about like important things.
I hear the same thing about Leonard Skinner's crash site.
Oh,
I'm going to turn that over to you.
I know nothing about it, but I do know that the fact is, like, during a prominent tour, like the plane goes down and takes out half the band, and like, good grief, like this was like they were like a major performer at the time, and it just takes it out. So like you could just go there and go whoa, and just have that feeling.
Yeah.
Yep.
My God, Paul's mom was amazing.
She's a great gal.
She just yeah. Oh, you tell it.
Well, she'd had her adventures, and
she did.
some of them were fairly low key, and some of them were a little hair raising indeed. And I didn't really talk about a lot of that stuff until we were adults, and I was living where we are, and we would just go back to visit, and we'd always get in slightly late, and then we'd have some food, and she'd crack out a bottle of wine and just have a few glasses and talk about stuff, and that was always the best time. just sit and yak about what's going on, and then she'd start telling stories about things, and you'd hear things about when she was going to med school in New York and was interning, and she would go and do a thing in Red Hook. This is Brooklyn. This is
Which
around
was like scary back then.
1960, and she was about this tall. So it was like, good grief! And like,
I know she was very short.
She was, it was in an apartment, and they heard gunshots. They locked the door, that kind of stuff. I'm like, what? What are you doing to my mother? You know, it's crazy stuff. It was.
You were a gleam in her eye
at the time, yeah. And the city was getting a little rough at the time, but it was still a really great place to learn your trade and to just find entertainment. Entertainment was at a real fantastic high in that period of time. So she was privy to a lot of great stuff.
No.
Gotta say, I am glad that we are able to tap that now. And despite the fact that Broadway is full of all these like damn jukebox musicals, there's still a lot of great stuff happening, and the talent. It's all equity. It's all really high. It's all really like pro stuff.
Honestly, I feel like
you're not going to go wrong.
Even the jukebox musicals, which are just musicals based on the career of someone and the music of someone, there are still really talented people doing those songs.
It's all union labor putting this out.
And it's still going to be
very high quality.
An amazing night in the theater.
They're doing it well.
Whether or not it deserves a Pulitzer Prize.
Look, if somebody wrote a good book, then you can make a great show out of the Four Seasons songbook, and it was done, and it ran for years. There you go. Oh. Jersey Boys.
Oh my gosh, Gettysburg, man, me too. I get eaten by mosquitoes.
Yeah.
I feel like the last time we did a fire, which I feel like we should do that again sometime soon, but I was like bundled up in like sweaters and gloves and blankets and knee-high socks and stuff because they love me. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's the stuff. Mother is name checking the show that we saw. It was not called. It was not called.
The Shark
Jaws.
is Broken.
The Shark is Broken. Yeah,
so good.
Yeah. Ian Shaw, speaking of which, actually does fantastic turn as Dad.
Yes.
And the whole 3 guys in the cast just playing the cast of Jaws. Just astonishingly hysterical. Very well done. Yeah, straight play, but really, really well done. I would recommend it, but it is gone. You can't see it.
Oh.
Maybe it'll come to your town.
Nothing works. Oh, yeah. I know. I'm with you, Gettysburg, ma'am. I know. They have bitten me through clothing.
Oh, yeah. They'll get there. They love my heels.
I'm still waiting for the Grilling in the Snow episode.
I'm not the greatest target out there. I think your sister is, but my heels, they love my heels. So I'm very sensitive. I got to spray.
They eat me.
If I spray, I'm probably okay.
Grilling in the
snow. Hello.
Women naturally have higher potassium levels, which attract mosquitoes.
Son of a beach. I'm telling you.
And apparently my potassium was high.
That's why they love you.
Recently. I blame that avocado we had.
One avocado did that?
My potassium was high. I'm just saying.
You know what? If it's a choice of avocado or no avocado, I'd say it's worth it.
Grilling in the snow. We got to do it. I don't feel like it's supposed to snow anytime soon. Maybe we could just grill in the really freaking cold.
Grill in the damn cold. I could do it. I would
go out there with you.
But if we actually get some freak, like 12 inches of snow out there, like a good solid 30 cm, I'll go out there with a shovel. It's always hilarious when you have to dig to the grill and then actually like get it off of it and then fire that sucker up and melts it off. It's great. Yeah.
We can do that.
Yep.
And drinks, because duh.
I'm not grilling without something in my left hand. Right hand holds the spatula.
We took a walk. Was it Saturday? We took a lovely walk on Saturday.
We did.
And I have an app on my phone for IDing birds because, I don't know, that sounded fun to me.
Pretty a lot of weird birds around here. You want to find out where they were.
We do. And you hear them chirping, and so you can hit it and be like, which bird is this?
Who is this?
And
it's blue jays.
Yeah, no. Well, now it's all crows.
Crows.
Different kinds of crows, by the way.
Yes.
But
the common crow.
So I could get out there and and identify birds when you
We have all sorts. We have all
good
sorts.
Good night, Mikhail.
Good night. So good to see you tonight. That's awesome. Thank you so
Hi,
much.
Ruth. Good
Thank
to
you
see you.
That's awesome. Hey, Ruth. Yeah.
You get to Japan by a mosquito repellent spray. Oh my gosh. Oh, it actually works.
The real stuff.
Okay. All right. I love it.
Well, you can always go to one of these military supply stores. The stuff that they serve up the army is like 90% DEET, and that's the stuff that actually works.
We know people in Japan.
Yeah, so that would probably do you.
They can hook us up.
And you can always go to like a specialty camping store. Don't just go to Walmart.
Yeah,
go to a place that specializes in these things and say, I need the hardcore stuff. Or if they're serving hunters and things, yeah, you can get some good stuff.
Oh my gosh, I am borking.
I'm noting that your glass is mysteriously empty.
What about yours?
Oh, it is. As you can see, I have more cocktail to go because I've been preserving it the whole time and conserving in order to make it through the end of the broadcast. So I have some time to go, whereas you have not. Give me that look. Truth! She should too. But yeah, well, we still have a little bit left.
I would love to get myself there, Ruth.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yep, I'm all about it.
We
need another drink. All right, Lisa has spoken.
Wow. Oh, well, she needs another drink. How are we going to get it to her? You got a fax machine? I always make that gag. I'll fax you a picture.
All right. Are we doing the same thing?
The longer I do that gag, the more the audience is like, what's a fax machine?
Really good. I feel like doing that again.
Yeah, truth.
All right.
Yoink.
So, speaking of Groundhog Day, I'm going to do the same drink again. Do you want one?
You're going to do the same exact drink again?
Yeah.
I'm good. I've had it.
Oh.
I'm good.
All right. I'm making one.
But now I need to find something else.
Okay.
Yeah. But you liked it, so hey, let's go.
You're going to have something else?
I'll figure something out. That might be the fourth drink.
So.
Fourth wall.
I am doing.
What did you call the damn thing? Yoink.
Undercover Hog. 2 ounces Reposado tequila, a half ounce St. George spirits.
Was that a big hit in the 70s?
No, this is the Swedish Punch. Half ounce Swedish Punch.
Yeah. Oh, no, that was Undercover Angel. Yeah. I forget the artist on that.
Half ounce Swedish Punch. Half ounce St. George spirits.
Half ounce
spiced pear liqueur.
Yes.
All right. And then 3/4 of an ounce.
Recommendable. We like the St. George spirits.
Lemon juice.
And we use. Well, you know, if it was good in the first case, try it again.
And 3 dashes, Few Brothers.
Black
walnut. All right, you can go back.
I can go back. Here we go, folks.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom. And hello.
There. There's not going to be enough.
You've got
Any
none.
more lemon juice. Go squeeze me a lemon. Please.
So to speak.
Go squeeze me a lemon, please. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. You're not talking about me. I was like, what? Okay, all right. What is going on here? You're not talking about me. Okay. Has a Shadow Teeny been made yet? I love the name. I don't think it has. All right. I need a lot more lemon juice, or this is going to be horrible. He's squeezing like a madman. Here we go. Okay. Bring it in. I feel like I've had a lot of drinks tonight, but I don't know. I feel fine.
You've had some.
Okay. So,
that's the thing.
3/4 of an ounce fresh lemon juice.
I would take a lemon and lime tree any day of the week.
Ew.
Our neighbor was actually growing
We need to get you a lemon and lime tree for the bar. I love that idea.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my gosh, that's so much fun.
If we do this thing from Arizona, we'd have a lemon and lime tree right there. Boom, yoink.
3 dashes of the Feed Brothers Black Walnut Bitters. Okay. Okay. All right. Nice.
There's a whole discussion here about how Josie is outsmarting everybody.
Oh, I bet.
Well, they're very intelligent avians, and they look around and they learn. This is the thing. They learn.
Do they?
So before, oh yeah,
I don't know anything. I really don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I'm quite smart.
Oh, happy to fancy some fruit. It's not perfect now. Oh, Ruth. I wish.
Yeah, I'm all about that, Ruth. I love it.
Exactly.
Meyer lemon, awesome. We totally use that.
We are fruit deprived here in New York.
We get by with the citrus that is shipped into us, which sometimes is pretty deficient. But this week is okay.
I have a Meyer lemon tree. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Think of the untold amount that would save us.
Yeah.
If we had a Meyer lemon tree.
Well, if we set up that.
Whatever my glass. Did you take
You want the same glass?
No, it doesn't have to be the same.
We'll get you a new glass.
I'll take it. We'll take a fresh glass.
Set up that greenhouse in.
I'm making lemon curd like crazy. I love it. That's amazing.
If we set up the lemon tree in the rear garden, in the greenhouse, in the rear garden, then we'd have to keep it heated.
It would have to be in a greenhouse or in the house.
You're not going to get a tree in the house, but the greenhouse we can do.
Get a small tree in the house. I really don't know a lot about growing trees, but thank you. But I feel like a lemon tree would be...
You need water.
The answer to so many things.
Dirt and sunlight.
Do it. I love it. Ah. I have a lemon tree that has a huge amount of blossoms. Oh my gosh, our coffee tree is awesome. This
coffee beans.
Oh my gosh. All right.
I love you can grow coffee.
We're out of lemon twist. I will forego that.
Are mostly out of lemon twists.
Ooh, thank you.
Hello. Recycle.
This is still lovely.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, water. That's a good idea. In terms of plants. You've got to have the dirt. Well, you don't have to have the dirt. You can have the water. The plants will grow in water.
We have the dirt.
Alone.
We have compost.
Yeah, we make all of these peels or whatnot are going to end up in compost. And they will just totally disintegrate, and it forms great.
If only we could get a vodka or bourbon tree.
The bourbon tree.
But I feel like a vodka tree could be a lot of things.
Oh, the bourbon tree. The bourbon tree. Yep.
Apples.
You can make vodka out of anything that will ferment. Could be apples. Could be pears.
Potatoes.
Could be sugar cane. Anything that will ferment will make vodka.
Pineapple.
Pineapple will make vodka.
There's pineapple vodka from Hawaii.
Yes, there is. Now, at the end of the day, you would end up with a fairly flavor-free fluid. And if you're making certain things, that's perfectly fine.
Certain things.
Certain things, then, but you might want to make something out of sugar cane that tastes like rum, and something out of grains.
Oh my gosh,
that
Ruth,
you're
like Palm Springs. I love Palm Springs. So jealous. I love Palm Springs.
It's a really fun part of the country, but definitely. Palm Springs has fantastic.
I'd be happy with an olive tree getting room. I'm saying yes. Blue cheese stuffed olives every day. Yes.
And we all need a Mediterranean climate so we can do all that. I'd be happy if the shrubbery outdoors out front was actually rosemary bushes, just growing as trees. Oh wow, that's awesome. The aroma is fantastic. Use rosemary all the time. You can use it in drinks. That's just great stuff. We're trying to keep our rosemary plant going inside. It's a real challenge, and we'll see if I succeed. Otherwise, just got a new one in the spring.
Oh, told Lisa she should post a picture of the coffee beans we've harvested.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Josie, when she crawled into the diving helmet and looked out the glass window. Oh, yeah.
Hello. Begone.
Oh, my gosh.
That's the thing. Would you like to go diving, Josie?
I was just saying today to myself, I don't want to move. Honestly, if I had the opportunity to move it's not that I want to move. I just want to tame this environment to be exactly what I want it to be.
And then you have a base of operations.
Exactly. So like I don't want to move away. I just want to do an addition and put in a hot tub.
You could maximize this
and
space
have
and be able to host a lot of people and you
have
grow
a greenhouse.
stuff and
like
I
don't.
Great. It's a really small footprint, and we still managed to grow a lot of peppers and things.
I actually kind of like where we are. I just don't. It needs to expand to meet our needs.
Maximize.
Yes, exactly.
It needs to maximize.
Exactly.
Wherever you are, we hope you maximize. That's it.
I have several rosemary bushes. I love it.
Oh yeah.
I love rosemary. It's staying alive in our bedroom.
I'm doing my best. You got
throughout the winter. It is living.
We've got the humidifier in there. It's a lot happier with humidity. I'm keeping it watered. It's getting a pretty decent amount of light. Light is improving. So yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yes, Velveteen Lounge Kitchen headquarters. Yes. Oh, we have lavender too. We had lavender for a while. Yeah, we had it outside and it did die, but
we planted it and it lasted for years, and then eventually I think the plant weathers off and it dies.
Yeah, but it did make it for a long time.
Yeah, we are in that climate where it will be pretty reasonable for a long time, and then you get a really hard freeze and it kills everything. And it's a real shame.
Yeah, you know.
Yep. But lavender is fantastic. It smells.
Yeah, I just want to like be here and
you can do great stuff with lavender.
We just need we just need it all to work out on our terms.
Well, we're trying to make all of these things work properly.
I don't want to move. Like there was so many years where I was just like, I want to move, I want to move, I want to move. I'm like,
and you think, I want to move where and why?
No, but it wasn't just that. But it's like, you know what? I'm good. I like it here. I just need to expand to what we can do.
I'm thinking we just need to maximize the footprint.
Yeah.
It's a small footprint house. It's about 1,000 feet on the main level here. It's not some big place.
No.
But
there are only two of us.
You can see that we put a lot of things into our environment, and we change them up a lot. And I just want all the systems to work properly.
Oh, Yetis from Mam says, I can't see myself moving unless it's to Maine. I love Maine.
Oh, hello. Yep.
Yeah, you know what? I always said I would not move anywhere further north than where I am because of snow, but you know what? It's fine. I like it here, but I want to expand our house. That's it. I just want to expand where we are. I don't want to move.
We'll get there.
The idea of moving makes me very stressed.
Well, we have some things. I would get rid of a lot of things. If they had some value, but I don't think
there's no place like home. Exactly.
I tell you, anybody out there right now who's a record collector, drop us a line. I can drop you some information. I know that some of our correspondents have done so, and I said, "What are you looking for?" And I took a look and said, "I have the following," and we made a deal. I can get you some stuff you can listen to. Oh,
maximize your outdoor space. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with you. We go into these stores and we see all these like crazy outdoor spaces. I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah. But the fact is, you can do some great stuff.
Oh, thank you, Lisa.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
I was looking at our outdoor space the other day when we came home, and it was like all snowy and gross. And I'm like, in the spring, this will be amazing.
It makes a difference.
Yes.
We've really done a lot to actually contain it and make it look good. We had, when we replaced the fence, it had to be 6 feet. So now we have a high fence out there.
Yeah.
And it was not that much effort to make it higher because we already had the foundations. Whatever we had, the extreme pain we'd gone through.
Oh my gosh, Lisa says
to put in
your bathroom was a chore. Our bathroom was a nightmare. It was.
Whatever pain we went through to put the concrete piers out there means that we were able to replace the fence easily, and we could extend the piers and put the fence up, and it was great. The bathroom was 3 or 4 stages. It really started out pretty dire. It was in bad shape. And ultimately, we had to replace the floor because it was kind of rotted out because of the leakage. And I managed to do that, got the floor in, and when we went to tile the floor for the second round, I remember talking to the guys over at Lowe's, and they're like, well, do this, but don't do that. And they were right. So I did all the leveling stuff. We got that and got all that together, and then like put the tile down. You did all that tiling bit in it, and we did some grout, and it's holding up just fine. Lot of work, and you don't have a toilet to use. So that was the thing for several days. But we figured it out, we made it work, and things got done. I installed the commode myself, and it works great, thank you. So, boom. That's all the bathroom talk we're going to have today.
You have a hot tub with a tiki bar. Yes, we do.
Hello, concrete slab. We actually have a deck out there for the live band. So who knows?
Yeah, for the live band.
Bingo. We replaced the deck last year.
I tell people, people are like, what is your dream? What is your dream in this world? I say, my dream is to have a hot tub.
Hot tub.
Like, no. But your actual dream, I'm like, no, that's my dream, to have a hot tub.
Bingo. You know, that's actually a pretty attainable dream. You can go to the supermarket in the fall and buy a hot tub.
I don't want an inflatable hot tub.
I know. But you could get a hot tub.
I want an actual, honest to God, hot tub.
You can get a hot tub. I mean, they're available. It's not that crazy.
The bathroom can be a nightmare, depends on how recently I visited.
Oh!
I
got to tell you. Night, Casey. So great to see you.
Oh, night, Casey.
Awesome.
Thank you for dropping in.
Awesome.
So good to see you.
It's good.
Yay.
Oh, baby.
Seems sharp for me. Oh, my gosh. City pools are tough investment in the Northeast with a short season, but a hot tub, yeah. There's nothing more fun than a hot tub in the snow. It's my dream, a hot tub.
Having cut my teeth in the Northeast, I got to say, grew up in a house that had an in-ground pool. And I got to say, as far as pools go, only way to go. I'm prejudiced, but yeah, it's the only way to go. You could have concrete, you could have the vinyl lining, whatever. Night Ruth! Awesome. Thank you so much. That's fantastic. But I actually really, really dug a pool for 3 months out of the year. It was fantastic because those months are hot. They are super, super hot in the Northeast. So it's great to have it. And you can really extend that season a little more than that, and it's okay. But the simple fact is, if you do a pool, you do an adjunct hot tub. It's like at a hotel. They get the pool, they get the hot tub.
I feel like you could do a hot tub without a pool.
You could.
And then you just have all of the benefits of the pool and also the hot tub.
No, the hot tub is a different beast because it's always ready for you.
And right, you're probably not going to swim laps in a hot tub, but...
Well, nobody said that.
Hot tub.
Yeah, I'm good with the hot tub. You're not swimming anywhere in a hot tub.
Hot tub.
But when
you've
been working on the house all day,
I'm getting in the hot tub.
And the muscles are sore, the hot tub is best.
Hot tub.
So definitely. You could grab the bottle of Prosecco and put it on the side.
Nothing you're saying is
in the bucket of ice.
You don't need a hot tub.
And you could reach it and refill the glasses, and you can even have a second bottle of Prosecco. It's a pretty good place to be.
Okay, so everything you're saying is making me feel like we need a hot tub this
year. Hot tub, like now.
We have 11 more months to get a hot tub. Oh my God, can you imagine if our live broadcast came from the hot tub?
If you had a hot tub, I can imagine that. Yes, I could. We never did a broadcast from the pool. Oh, I tell you.
Which pool?
The pool we had.
Oh, yeah, that was a while back.
Yeah, it was a few years.
That was a while back.
But there were things.
Oh my God.
Brother, I'm telling you, it's goals. Goals!
New Year's goals. Hot tub.
New Year's resolution at the end of January.
This year.
Let's do it. All right.
Live videos from the hot tub.
See if we can make it work. brick by brick. It's one brick at a time. We're trying to take care of all things.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, everyone. Everyone's got to go.
All right.
People are sick. People are,
It's the end of January. People have been coughing.
Oh my gosh.
It's the
Okay.
stuff.
All right.
My thing is broken. What am I going to do about that? For Pete's sake, people,
but...
all I can say is awesome to see you on a Wednesday for a couple of hours. Pardon me. Because, look, you've taken a little time out of your day. Glad to see you here. As always, if you'd like to support us, well, we have the towels. If you don't have some yet, we have 2 different colors. They're looking fantastic. I love that I can just grab these from here now. Hello.
Big cartel.
We still have the records. They're holiday records, but they're good all year long. We still have the...
They're good all year long.
Glendora wine glasses. Of course, this is good all year long. Your wine is much...
Although, if you want that, you got to PM us because... Yeah. It's not on our page.
The wine is better in the Glendora glass by 73%. I'm just saying. So if you could see us for those, you get a much better price on shipping. A much better price on shipping. And there's always Patreon. Some of our Patreon patrons are here tonight.
Patreon.
Thank you so much. You will get all these recipes later. If you'd like to patronize us, those rates start at $5 a month. That's the spiel. And that's it. Oh, also, our Amazon store is up again. Blah, blah, blah. But this other stuff helps better.
Blah, blah, blah.
As always, thank you so much for being here. We have had a blast.
Next week, Super Bowl / potentially some Mardi Gras, but Super Bowl.
I think I'd lean harder into the Mardi Gras.
I think it would lean harder into the Super Bowl because I'm not that into football, but Super Bowl snacks are way tasty.
Okay. Simple fact is that. Hey, maybe
they tasty.
One of these years the Saints will be at the bowl, and then we can just combine everything and boom, done.
Really?
I'm telling you.
Did you just say that? Jets.
You talking Jets? Well,
you said Saints.
I did say Saints. I'm talking Mardi Gras.
Why did you? Oh, okay.
That's why.
All right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I know Glennie's a big Jets fan. Hey,
I said Jets.
They'll be there. They'll be there next year. There you go.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I see Julie, Errol. Oh my gosh, Lisa, Eric.
We've had backwards day where we had a truly heinous martini. My recommendation: don't do that. But if you want to try it, be my guest. Good
night, Daniel.
Be my guest. Just remember to correct it with the appropriate amount of gin or vodka, but I prefer the gin. And what else has happened? Some really great sours. Follow us on Patreon if you're a patron, and you'll find those drinks in your box tonight. As always, don't forget, no matter where you go, and no matter what you do, we are going to see you soon, folks.
Good night.